titaniumtalarstarot, and today I will be doing a how can you help yourself, others, and the world this week video. Alright, so for this I'll be using some concepts from Superconscious Education brought to us by Chris Duncan. I'll also be using a deck I wrote myself, which I named the Action Oracle. And with that being said, my gorgeous triple series, let's get into the cards and concepts. So the first group of individuals I will be pulling for are my perfectionists. Individuals who intuitively know how things should be done in order for them to turn out great. So, please, God, angels, and guides, and the highest good who has a message for my perfectionists, please come forward and share how they can help themselves this week. Please, God, angels, and guides, and the highest good who has a message for my perfectionists, how can they help themselves this week? And God, adjust your method. Change your way of doing things. I think you have a goal in mind, but you're staying stuck on the way to achieve it. And so this is just saying, just let go of the way you think you should achieve it, and it will come naturally. Okay? Now, how can you help others? By be open to change. Be open to the way you do things with others as well. How you do anything is how you do everything is what I'm picking up on. So if you want things to change, you have to be open to welcome change into reality. Alright? Now, how can you help the world? And you got replace it. Not replace the world, but replace. I think you have a specific way of doing things, and I feel like there's one little thing that needs to be tweaked in order for it to really help on a mass scale. But you're gonna have to make that little change so that you can make that mass change. Alright, so now that was it for my perfectionists. Now on to my helpers, the individuals who intuitively know how to assist anyone in any situation at any given time. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my helpers, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. How can they help themselves this week? Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my helpers, how can they help themselves this week? And you got confide in someone else about what you need help with, or what you confide in very loose terms what you're assisting someone else to do, so that you can get aid yourself in regards to helping them achieve whatever they want to achieve. Now, how can you help others? You got flow with them in order to get what you need, what both of you are trying to work on done. You know, you can't really force a horse to water. No, you can't force a horse to drink water, but you can take him to the lake. The horse to the lake, and then the horse can do the other part, right? The drinking part. But you can't force the horse to drink. Right? Now, how can you help the world? You got stand up for what you believe in, my helpers. Stand up for yourself is the first thing I heard. I feel like you're becoming a mentor for other helpers younger than you who have less confidence in themselves, to know that they can be confident and also be a helper who assists others, if that makes any sense at all. I hope it does. If not, ask questions and it'll be my pleasure to answer. Alright, now on to my achievers, the individuals who intuitively know how to set goals and go about achieving them one by one. That was far. It flew across the floor. I'll be back. Alright, so for my achievers, we got trust the process. In due time, it will get clearer. Well, in due time, it will become clearer. If I want to use more proper English. Right, so 71, which in numerology breaks down to a 7. If you want to go check that out, that would be of use. Now, how can they help others? Take into consideration where they're at, what their frame of mind is, what the external factors are at play, and whatnot. So, please, God, angels, and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my achievers. And how can you help the world? Be patient and nurture, right? Yes. Be patient and nurture the world or the people that you're working with so that the project that you want to put forth can come to be, right? So that was it for my achievers. Now on to my individualists. The individuals who intuitively know how to become the center of attention, what to put in the center of attention, how long to keep it there, and in order to achieve their wanted goals. And this is not just artists. These are people in the background that sometimes might be the artist's bosses. Now this is going down a very dark path. In any case. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone who has good, who has a message for my individualists, please come forward and share what should they expect for the coming week. And you got eat out. Eat out. I feel like there might be a connection that you're going to make whilst eating out, which will be very beneficial to you. It will bring you many returns on your investment, is what I'm getting. Now, how can my individualists help others? Drink up. So are you drink up what? Are you drinking up, like, are you being are you publicizing specific things? Are you doing publicity for certain things, and for that you must drink a certain type of drink? I don't know. So how can my individualists help the world this week? And we got surrender. Surrenders to the process. Trust the process. Trust the people that are in your process, or that the process brought to you. Trust that you are where you want to be at the not that where you want to be. Trust that you are where you need to be at any given moment. Okay, you need to be where you are, even if you might not like it. You need to be there for the next step of the next leg of your course. I mean, sometimes I view life as an obstacle course, and for you to be able to go to the next step, you need to complete the step that you're on. So instead of seeing an obstacle as something as an obstacle, why don't you see it as something that you need to, that God has put in your on your path to help you to be able to complete the next task and move on farther on your journey, if that makes sense. And I think that's 3. Yes. Okay, so that was for my individualists. Now on to my investigators, the individuals who intuitively know how to research something, for how long, what methodology to use, and so on and so forth. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my investigators, please come forward and share what attitude they should adopt. No. How they can help themselves this week. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my investigators, please come forward and share how they can help themselves. Know that everything will be fine. Know that everything will be fine. You are supported by the All High. I don't know what terminology you use. I use God, right, as terminology. But I was prompted to say All High. The higher powers, your higher self, what have you. Okay, that. Know that everything will be fine because you're supported by that energy. Okay? Now, how can you help others? Rebuild. Rebuild your connection with others. Rebuild your confidence in order to work well with others. You have to let me know if that makes any sense at all. Then how can you help the world? Wrap. I'm seeing trees. Wrap trees. I'm guessing the bark of the tree. I have no idea why. Maybe you were trained in a specific type of way to save trees from a specific type of pest or insect or damage. That is what I'm getting. Okay, so now on to my loyalists. The individuals who know what to stay loyal to, how long to stay loyal to it, and how to get others to stay loyal to it as well. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone who has good, who has a message for my loyalists, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. How can they help themselves? Please, God, angels, and guides, give me one card for how my loyalists can help themselves. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my loyalists, please come forward and share. And you gotta be kind. Well, yeah. My loyalists, be kind to yourself. I feel like there is something that you want to complete, but you can't at the moment, and you're being hard on yourself about that. That will not help you in any way. It'll actually make it worse. So be kind to yourself. Be understanding with yourself. I'm not saying be lax. Okay? Don't just allow yourself to do whatever, whenever, right? Be stern, but be understanding that, some things happen and it's okay. I'm just saying. Okay, so now how can my loyalists help others? I got recraft, repurpose, rebrand. Recraft, repurpose, rebrand. Basically recycle, rebrand, repurpose, recraft what you've been doing up to now. I think if you just relabel it, a different title, it will have more bravado, big words, It will have more of an oomph, basically, and it'll attract more people to it, is what I'm getting. My loyalists. Now, how can they help the world? Please, God, angels, and guides, and you got enjoy to the fullest. Enjoy your current reality to the fullest. And I'm going to tell you something. It might make others jealous, but that is fine, because they can learn from you, is what I'm getting. Alright, so that was it for my loyalists. Now on to my enthusiasts, the individuals who intuitively know what to be enthusiastic about, how long to be enthusiastic about it, and so on and so forth, and how to get others enthusiastic about it as well. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good, how can they help themselves? Remember, better things are coming. Yes. Maybe you put on a strong front for others, but you need that for yourself. So just remember that better things are coming. And how can they help others? Know that life is good to me. Basically, be a mentor. Show them the ropes, my enthusiasts. If you show them how you do it, they will be more happy. They will understand what you're doing better, and they'll be able to follow your lead. Now, how can my enthusiasts help the world? Be optimistic. Be optimistic about the current situation. Okay, a lot of stuff might be happening, but that is just a consequence of something else. It is a symptom, not the actual problem, and is what I'm picking up on. And so this is going to be a little while. It's like a cold. The world is going through a cold, okay? And the cold will end. But before that does happen, there will be a bit of destruction. It is how it is, right? It happens inside your body. It's happening inside the planet's body. Well, out in the planet, on and in the planet, whatever. You catch my drift. It's in the ozone layer of the planet, so I see it as a complete, like, all of the planet. Okay, the ozone in as well. All right. So now on to my protectors, the individuals who intuitively know how to keep something safe for as long as necessary, and how long, and all that jazz. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my protectors, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. How can they help themselves this week? Please, God, angels, and guides, and God, dedicate a new habit that you're doing. Dedicate it to your health, is what I'm getting. Yeah. Or dedicate it to a new habit you want to take on. Okay. So now, how can my protectors help others? You got, be playful. Don't get too bogged down on what needs to happen and how. Go to their level. Like, get them interested in what you are suggesting, Now, how can my protectors help the world? Be vulnerable. Allow them to see your humanity, is what I'm picking up on. And once they see that, alright, they will be more understanding. Now, for my last group, the protector, the chameleons, the individuals who intuitively know what intuitive style to use in a given situation. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good, who has a message for my chameleons, please come forward and share what should they expect? How can they help themselves this week? Please, God, angels, and guides. And God, be satisfied. Be satisfied with your current situation. Be satisfied with where you're at. Be satisfied. Alright? Now, how can they help others? You got dismiss. Dismiss their shortcomings. Okay? Because you'd be wasting way too much time trying to, like, time and energy that you don't necessarily have an abundance of. So you need to manage your own energy, and wasting it on other people's shortcomings is not worthy of your time, is what I'm getting. Now, how can you help? How can my chameleons help the world? I got expand. Expand your perception, your viewpoint, expand expand whatever needs to be expanded in order to help the world. I'm getting aid, helping the world in the sense of helping the environment. So would that be making a podcast? Would that be picking up trash? What would that be for you? Okay, what pops in your mind is what I'm getting. So, my gorgeous triple tears, this is all that I have for you guys this week for this video series. If you like this, and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and the email you can send donations to on PayPal if you feel so called. And with that being said, my gorgeous triple tears, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next week for this video series. Okay? Bye.